2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Detroit Lions. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were strong last week, CD, and that win over New England.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And Cook has it, left side. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup.
Allen from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Allen going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Cook. Only about a yard there as he takes it. the 9 to the 8.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And now it's second down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3.
Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff and field position and took the ball, moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
When you look at this Buffalo defense,
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And that right there is what they're going to need to do because this is not an elite unit. They've got to keep everything in front of them, rally up and make plays. What a lot of defensive coordinators call top-down defense. Don't give up anything behind you.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're going to look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. The Lions had 5 and 6 to start play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
now a second and 10. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent
Gain
game.
of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. And that is no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all-state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Now Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for Bills.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Carry on Arnold. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Hey, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put their points up on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles. And they try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. $6-0 our score after 1. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And making the tackle there, Jacoby Durant.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they'll this one all the way down inside the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
That's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
That's Cook. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are able to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bills' 45-yard line.
60 even.
They'll set up to throw. Now he'll take this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They go play action here on 1st down. And in for the Lions touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Lions are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 13-7.
Bills 13, Lions 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have this pass come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated grooves. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And 7.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. To the air, Allen. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And they'll get it down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Bills. First down.
Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Bills. First down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid.
Dalton Kincaid, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They work now on 2nd and 9. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
60 Bison, come my team.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Gain of 12. And the Bills first down.
Allen now looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. This one complete to Gibbons. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And again, it's Allen. Allen going to run with it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Second and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. Jimmy Horn Jr. as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They juked him, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody got to do it. I mean, yeah, somebody got to do it.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
18 caught, 18 run, 18 run. Let him go, let him go, let him go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Giants. 79 Bronco. Warriors 70.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. That is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. Brought down by Ed Oliver.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And they will eventually get it down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 32 on the play. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, You need to break out big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Liking 18. No street.
They'll set up a throw. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts this lead down to 13. 14. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
To throw, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Bills first down.
Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead. Those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills add 6 to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one too low.
Really good coverage all over the field. He took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
66 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Good plays today. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go win him, go win him.
Now he'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? It is kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 33 in the first. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms.
James Cook with career touchdown number 60. And the Bills take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Real cool. They be on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, it's still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
18, 19, Tiger, 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there Detroit. 47 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Intended for Jameer Gibbs. Incomplete.
We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What are you doing?
Second and 14. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Lions on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
79 Bronco. Go.
They'll look to throw here. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, keeping them under 200 today.
The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They start the drive with Cook.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's got a man, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Kirby Joseph there to drop him.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And it's
3rd and 12.
56, 56. 319. Look out.
Throwing now is Allen.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the #1 receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Gets past this one man.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
70 Timberwolves.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Landon Jackson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
A toss out right to Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
16 yards on the play. It's
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. Adding 2nd down.
So Allen's going to look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
A this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Buffalo 18. Check motion.
He'll look to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. So he stops for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Check. Cowboy 80. Bronco.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football in the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, there was a point that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Buffalo, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Lions, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.